Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of What Will I Be Watching? This time, we're talking about the summer 2020 lineup and the animes that I watched during that time. There's seven animes to get through, so just let's just jump into it. So first, there's the second half of the final season of Sword Art Online. Um, and honestly, yeah, I would say cautiously recommend. Again, I would say cautiously recommend for pretty much every season of Sword Art Online, other than season 2 with Gundiel and Mother's Rosary. But yeah, I would say cautiously recommend because it's decent. It was good for its time. There's certainly much better isekai out there than Sword Art Online nowadays, but it was good for its time. And this is just it's the final season. It's how everything comes to a close. Um, so cautiously recommend that one. Uh, And that's it for returning animes. So now it's on to original animes. So we've got Rent a Girlfriend, Season 1. Now, now here's the thing. I know about the big issues that people have with Rent a Girlfriend. I know about all the issues people have with it, especially that one infamous panel. But for me, season 1 was actually really good. I actually liked most of the characters. Obviously, there's a certain blonde in the series that I just could not that I couldn't stand. But I mean, I liked a lot of the other characters. I thought they were entertaining. I feel like the main character is not a good main character. I didn't care for him, but I liked a lot of the other characters. I liked a lot of the other girls. I liked the grandmas. I thought the grandmas were really funny. So yeah, I like a lot of the other characters. Like I more so watch that for the girl. When it comes to like harem animes, I more so watch for the girls instead of the main guy. I don't watch for the main guy. I watch for the girls. Because that's the big selling point. It's a harem anime. So the big selling point is all the girls. So, and yeah, there was a pretty good lineup of girls in the first season. I thought it was fine. I personally would recommend the first season. Season 2, not really. We'll get to that. But first season, yeah, I would say recommend. Then, let's see. Next is The Misfit of Demon King Academy, Season 1. Definitely recommend. Absolutely hilarious. That series is just absolutely. That series is absolutely hilarious. Anos Voldegord is just the king of flexes. He is the king of flexing. You think you could stop me in my tracks by stopping time? You think by killing me it would make me stay dead? like that kind of that kind of stuff. Like it's just so funny. It's just so funny. Just I absolutely would recommend the first season. So put that in recommendation. Let's see. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time, Season 1. Honestly, I watched it simply because I kept hearing about how absurd it is. And Yeah, yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. It's really bad. Like Peter Grill is just an irredeemable piece of garbage. And even most of the girls are just not entertaining, like in the slightest. Like the only girl that I found like even remotely entertaining at first was the orc girl. And she gets introduced like pretty late into the season. Like I found her somewhat entertaining because like well, she was different. She was different from the other girls. She was actually super shy. Like she was willing to do things with him, but she wasn't pushy. She wasn't pushing him into it like the other girls were. The other girls are like 100%. The other girls are like 100% like, yeah, we don't care if you have a fiance. We're going to make sure you cheat on her with us. But the orc girl is like, hey, I understand you have a fiance. I personally would be open to doing things with you, but I understand if you want to stay loyal to your girlfriend. And like, it's like, okay, I like her. She's understanding. She's like, hey, I like you, but I'm not going to push you into this. But of course, you know, Peter Grill being Peter Grill, he screws her anyway. Like, he wasn't even getting pushed into it that time. He specifically chose to do that. And so it's like, no. No. Like, like, people could make the argument that, like, the other three girls pushed him into it, that he didn't really have a choice in the matter with the other three girls. But with this girl, no. No, it proves with beyond a shadow of a doubt that he could have resisted them, and he specifically chose not to. So, but yeah, it's not even that funny, honestly. The series is not even that funny. That was the only character that I found myself somewhat enjoying was the orc girl. So would not recommend. I would not recommend. It is not so egregiously terrible that I would say burn it, but I would not recommend. Then next time is Super Hex Heroes. And this one is basically what would happen if you took Power Rangers and made it to where they get their powers from doing pervy stuff. Like, the only way they can transform is if they do pervy stuff. And that's it. Like, that's how they transform into Power Rangers. Like, that's basically what you get here. And it is just very funny and just absolutely hilarious. There's one character in the series that I absolutely adored because I loved her whole gimmick in the series. She's this like kind of like rival in love character to the main love interest, who the main love interest claims that she hates anything dirty or perverted, and yet, you know, every episode we see her fantasizing about doing dirty and perverted things with the main character. So she's just a freaking hypocrite. She gets on him and she gets on him and tells him she hates him when anytime he so much as looks at another girl in a pervy way. Like, you know, one of the other girls who is like dressing provocatively and trying to get his pervy attention. And she blames him for them doing that to him. And yet she walks home and then immediately starts fantasizing about doing pervy things with him. So she's just a hypocrite. So I don't particularly care for the main love interest, to be honest. But there's this other girl who she has this medical condition where she where her heart rate like never elevates to a specific degree. Like she has never felt she has never felt love before. She finds that she is like pretty much incapable of it, and like no matter how much she tries, she just can't seem to bring herself to climax. Um, and and she falls in love with him. She falls in love with the main character. When she's around him, her heart rate elevates, and she imagines doing dirty things with him, and she starts trying to get close to him. And it's really cool because like she's so unique because she's part of this team. She's part of the people who has to do dirty things in order to transform. But due to her condition, like it's really difficult for her to actually transform. It is exceedingly difficult for her to transform because of her condition. So I like it. I liked her character. I thought she was like the most interesting character in the series. Um, so uh, I would say recommend. Yeah, I would say recommend. Next up is Monster Girl Doctor. Taking place in the same world, or same universe, I guess, as Monster Musume. Monster Girl Doctor, whereas Monster Musume is about like, monster girls coming to the human world, monster girls coming to the human world and integrating themselves into human society. This series is about a doctor who lives in the monster world. He lives in the monster world, and he is just a doctor. He's trying to help them all. He's trying to help all these different monster girls with their medical problems. And of course, he has a Limia as his assistant, and he ends up getting several other girls as his harem members. There's a Phoenix. There's a Phoenix. There's a Phoenix. There's a Cyclops. There's a centaur. There's a spider. There's a spider girl. There's a dragon. There's a zombie. He gets all these different girls. As he gets all these different girls as, of course, harem members. But obviously, like the Limia, the snake girl, is the main love interest. And it's interesting because we get to learn about the anatomy of a lot of these monster girls and the different sicknesses that each one of them has to deal with, that each one of their races has to deal with, and how he fixes them. So it's actually pretty interesting. Unfortunately, it only went for one season. We haven't gotten a second season for it. I mean, I don't think it's based on anything. Actually, you know what? I should look that up before I make a blanket statement like that. I should really look that up. There is a manga. There is a light novel series. There is a light novel series and a manga. Okay. So I am just a flat out liar. But yeah, so I would recommend. I would recommend that one. It is a really good. It is a really good series. And now, Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. The last one. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. I've already gone on and on about Uzaki-chan, about the Uzaki-chan anime, and about how much I love the anime and how much I love Uzaki-chan as a character. I think that it's fantastic. I just think it's a fantastic series. I think it's an absolute fantastic series. She is just such a likable character. Like she is, there is like equal parts mischievousness and innocence, equal parts pervertedness and naivety to her. Like she is equal parts for both. Like there's some cute moments with her, and there's some sexy moments with her. Like it's the Moe gap. It's the Moe gap. She could be really hot and really sexy and really attractive in one scene, and then in the very next scene, she's still wearing the same sexy stuff, the same sexy outfit she wore before, but now she's doing something that is just absolutely adorable and super cute. And no, I like that. I like that. I like the division between like sexiness and adorableness. And she's a great character. She's a fantastic character, and I love her. How her whole goal in this is basically just to get her senpai out of the house, just to get him to live life a bit more. Because she really looked up to him when she really looked up to him when she was in high school. When they were both on the swim team, she really looked up to him, and so now she sees him just not doing anything, letting life pass him by in college. And she's like, no, this isn't right. Like, I looked up to you. You need to be doing more than just letting life pass you by. And so she takes it upon herself to help him. And they are just so cute together. They are insanely cute together. And there's 2 seasons so far, with season 3 already set and coming, I think, next year. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to season 3. But yeah, so I'm excited for it. I really loved the first season. I thought it was fantastic. So highly recommend. Absolutely highly recommend. Must see. That is a must see right there. That it? It's just those 7, right? Yeah, looks like it. I was also in the middle of watching the final season of Food Wars. That was still going on at the time. And yeah, that's it. So, alright. That's it for this video. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.